Hey, Godzilla 2014. Yeah. Why are more people excited about your remake than mine? Well, starters, I fight another monster, and I can do this. But I did both of those things in the cartoon.
Let me see for camp, finish your curtail. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a comfort measure.
Aficionados
Shine the lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate Walk-On.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today I'm going to be discussing an animated series that I used to watch as a kid back in 1998 on Fox Kids, based on quite possibly one of the worst entries into the Godzilla franchise, and that of course is Godzilla, the animated series. Now, unlike the film that this animated series is based upon, which is, well, usually not spoken of very highly, the animated series is actually highly regarded for a lot of people, especially people that really hated the 98 movie, myself included. Now, as a kid, I really liked this cartoon, but I also really liked the original 98 movie, but, you know, I was still about 7 years old, so I didn't quite grasp the concept that it was actually a bad movie. I didn't quite figure that out until I was about 12 or 13 years old when I rewatched it and found that it was not only a terrible Godzilla movie, but just a terrible movie overall. And I haven't actually seen this animated series in quite a number of years because it was on DVD a couple times. I think there's only been 2 DVDs that were ever released. But this is actually the first time it's ever been put together in a complete series set. It's both seasons, and the coolest thing is that this set in particular includes 2 never-before-aired episodes of the series. I didn't even know there were episodes that never aired, because I actually, again, like I said, haven't seen the show in quite a few years. In fact, I didn't even know it had a second season. I thought it was canceled after 1. Now, the reason why this cartoon is not as bashed as the film that it's based upon by many Godzilla fans is that the cartoon actually brought back a lot of trademarks of Godzilla that were noticeably absent in the 98 movie. In this series, Godzilla faces a new foe in every episode, a very nice homage to the original Godzilla movies where Godzilla always fought another monster, and he has his trademark atomic breath in this series, something that was incredibly noticeably missing in the film. So for this review, I got to watch a lot of the episodes. It's been really great revisiting this show. In fact, I have to agree with a lot of other people because when I heard that there were many people that actually really liked this cartoon, despite hating the film that it was based upon, I have to go on that bandwagon because it actually is a very enjoyable cartoon. Not just as a cartoon, but as a Godzilla cartoon. The characters in this cartoon are far more fleshed out than they were in the film. Take that for what you will. And it was just tons of fun. It's the kind of cartoon that all kids want to watch, especially giant monster fans, because Godzilla's always fighting other monsters. There's some really cool monsters in this show. Now, this is a Mill Creek release, and it doesn't come out until April 29th. So for a lot of fans who've been dying to pick up this series, because I've actually seen there are a lot of people looking forward to this release, you will not be disappointed. There are no bonus features in this set, but you really shouldn't expect any bonus features. I mean, what the heck are they going to put on here? A trailer? Maybe the intro on its own, I don't know. There's definitely not going to be any bonus features on here. And, you know, it is a DVD, but it is a standard definition show, so it's going to look the best that it can on this set. It's 40 episodes, so it's 4 discs, 10 episodes per disc. Now, that may seem like a problem, but the picture quality is actually decent. The only problem I really have with this release is the way it's packaged. Mill Creek has been doing this thing unlike what they used to do where they had DVDs in paper sleeves. They've been stacking the discs on top of each other, which this is really bad in shipment because the discs are touching each other, so when they're moving around they're scratching up, and that's really bad because you don't want to buy a product, especially something like this which is retailing for about $10. You don't want to spend $10 on a product that's probably going to arrive scratched up and unplayable. So I emphasize, Mill Creek, I really don't think you should be doing this with your releases. If you want us to give you our money, you really shouldn't do this with your discs because it runs a really bad risk of the discs coming damaged and people complaining, sending them back. You really don't want that kind of thing on your record. So I really think you should go back to the paper sleeves, or better, just start putting plastic trays in them like other DVDs. I've been a big supporter of Mill Creek. I had no problem with the paper sleeves because at least you knew the discs were going to be safe. Now overall, I recommend the set, but only to fans of this cartoon. People who didn't like the movie, you may like the cartoon or you may not, it always differs, but for the most part I've seen that a lot of people who downright hated the movie do really like this cartoon. But for everyone else, I'd say stay away, only if you have nostalgia like I do for this cartoon. If you're a Godzilla completist like myself, it's definitely worth having. For me, it's a great addition to both my cartoon collection and my Godzilla collection, and it's just been a really fun time revisiting this cartoon. So that was my review of Godzilla the series on DVD in a complete series set. Very glad to see it on DVD, and to have 2 on-aired episodes as well. You couldn't ask for a better bonus, so overall, recommended set to fans only. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to keep up to date with all my video projects, you can like my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/aficionadoschris. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @aficionadochris, and support me on Patreon by clicking this link right here. Thank you for watching, and be sure to also check out my 2 previous videos.